Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make this short with the curved edges, and this is for a waist size 27 and hip size 38, but I'm going to show you how to make adjustments so it can fit your exact measurements. So this is how it looks like, and yeah, let's get to the video. So for this project you'll need your 3.5mm hook or 4mm hook, your yarn, your measuring tape, and your needle. So to start off, you're going to take your yarn and you're going to want to measure your waist first so you can see what you're supposed to do. So you're going to measure your waist, and my waist measurements are 27 and my hips are at 38, so I'm going to be making those measurements with my short, and if you're larger or smaller you can adjust. So for my waist I'm going to be making a chain of 64, and if you're larger you can add 2. If you're a size 39 on the hips, you can add 2 more chains to make it 66, and you can continue like that. If you're smaller you minus 2. So I'm going to be chaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I'll meet you once I'm done making the chain 64. So I made my chain of 64, and don't forget to measure first before you make the number of chains. You don't want it to be too small or too big. So if you have a wider hip size, you can add more chains, and if you are smaller you can reduce the number of chains, but this is for waist 28 and hips 38. So yeah, to start off you're going to chain 64. So you want your chains to be of an even number, so mine is 64, and you're going to yarn over, insert your hook on the first chain here, pull through 1 and pull through 2 and pull through 2, because we are making a double crochet, and that's how a double crochet looks like. And we are going to do a single crochet, so pull through 1 and pull through 1, 2 on your hook. Next you're going to be doing a double crochet, so yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 1, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Next is a single crochet, insert your hook, pull through 1 and pull through 2. So we are going to be making this short using the moss stitch, and this is what we've been doing. You just do a double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2, and you can see the difference. After that you're going to be doing a single crochet, so you're basically alternating between double crochets and single crochets. And this is how it's coming together. So we left at single crochet, so double crochet and then single crochet, double crochet, and if you forget what you left at, like in this case I left at double crochet, I can just look at it and see, and then single crochet, and this is how the single crochet looks like. So you just alternate between the two until you get to the end of the row, and then I'll show you what to do next. So when you get to the end of the row, you're going to, I left off with a single crochet, so I'm going to continue the double crochet. So double crochet, and then you're going to chain one and turn your work, and on this first loop you're going to do, since you left off with the double crochet, you're going to do a single crochet, and since we have a single crochet here, the next one is a double crochet, and then you're going to do a single crochet once again, and then a double crochet, and then a single crochet, double crochet, and basically you're going to be repeating what you did in row 1 for row 2. So double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and that's the pattern you're going to be doing for row 2. And once I'm done, I'll come back and show you guys the next step. You see, you can already see how it's coming together just by repeating the double crochet and single crochet, and it looks really nice, and I'll see you when I get here. So I'm done with my second row, and I'm going to chain one and turn my work, and I left off with a single crochet, so I'm going to start off with a double crochet. So on the first loop I'm going to do a double crochet, and then a single crochet here, and then a double crochet, then a single crochet, and yeah, this is how it's coming together, and this is how the moss stitch looks like. And after this you're going to do a double crochet and simply repeat the pattern for row 1 and row 2. So you're going to repeat this for 9 rows, just alternating between single crochet and double crochet until you get to row 9, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So I've done my 9 rows, and as you can see here, I've inserted a stitch marker. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. You're going to, I had 64 stitches, so I'm going to divide that by 2, and that makes 32. So you can fold your work like this and put your stitch marker at the middle, or if you want to be completely accurate, you can count from here. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 32. This is 32, and I'm going to insert my my stitch marker. I'm going to insert my stitch marker at 33, and now I have half on this side, half on this side, and let me show you what we're going to try to achieve. So we're going to want it to look like this at the bottom, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just going to make the extensions. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make this part of our short, and you'll start by inserting your stitch marker at the middle, just like we did right here. So I left off with my stitch marker here, and I'm going to take my work, and I had completed my row with a single crochet, with a double crochet like that, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to start with a single crochet. After chaining one, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, so I'm just going to follow this pattern I was doing all along until I get to this point. So I've reached this point, and my last stitch was a double crochet. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker, and on this point in the middle I'm going to do 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets inside the same stitch. And I've done 3 double crochets, so the next stitch is a single crochet, and that's on the 35th stitch from the previous row, the 35th one. So this is how it looks. It already looks like an expansion. So I've done my single crochet here, and next is a double crochet. And now you're just going to follow the pattern all the way, but first you're going to take your stitch marker, and on the three double crochet on the same stitch, you're going to take your stitch marker, and on the third one, you see 1 2 3, and on the second one, you put your stitch marker back. So that's the middle of the 3 on the second one. Insert your stitch marker and continue with your row all the way till the end of the row. So just continue with this pattern until you get to this end. So I'm at the end of this row. This has to be my 10th row, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. And for this row, you're simply going to repeat this process until you get to your stitch marker. So I finished off with a single crochet here, and now I'm going to do a double crochet. And then a single crochet, double crochet, and then a single crochet, double crochet, and then a single crochet. And I'm just going to meet you around this area so I can show you what to do next. So when you get to this point, this is where my stitch marker is. I'm going to double crochet for the next stitch, and then half double crochet here, and then on the point where the stitch marker is, I'm going to make 3 double crochets, 1 2 and 3. That's 3 double crochets like that. And the next stitch I'm going to make is on the next stitch, sorry, I'm going to make a single crochet. So here, single crochet, and yeah, and I'm going to put my stitch marker right in the middle of these 3 double crochets I made, and I'm going to continue with my pattern. And I'm going to continue with it until I reach the end of the row here, and I'm going to show you what to do next. So at this point, I'm done with this row. I'm going to chain 1 and then turn my work, and I'm going to do a double crochet since I finished off with a single crochet. So that, and then single crochet, and then half double crochet, and then half double crochet. So sorry, double crochet, not half double crochet, double crochet, and then single crochet, and then double crochet. I'm going to do that until I get around where my stitch marker is, and then show you what to do after that. So this is how it's currently looking, and I'm going to continue with the single crochet since that's where I left off. Remove my stitch marker, and at the point where my stitch marker is, I'm going to make 3 double crochets on this stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. And then to continue the pattern, I'm going to do a single crochet, and right in the middle of this 3, I'm going to put my stitch marker like that, and you're basically going to repeat this process through and through until you have 10 rows. That will make a total of 19 rows, and you should have something that looks like this. Once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. Once you extend the middle part and have 10 rows, you'll have 10 of this and 9, so that will make 19 rows. And once you're done, I'm going to show you what to do next. Once you have your piece like this, we're going to be making 2 such pieces. So this is my first one and my second one. This is the back panel and the front panel. So once you're done, I'm going to show you how to join the 2 parts together. So after you're done with your 19 rows, you're going to measure so you can see if you have the same measurements as me, or if you want to go longer, that's okay. So I'm at 8 inches and I'm satisfied with this length currently. So now I'm going to show you how to make this curved part of our short. So since I had left my hook here and I had finished off with a single crochet, I'm just going to do a double crochet on the first stitch like that, and then here on the next 2 stitches I'm going to make a decrease. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 1, and now you have 3, and then insert your hook. Don't pass your yarn through the 3, just have 3 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and do a double crochet on the next stitch. And now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to pull across all of them. And you can see it's already forming a curve. And now you're going to continue with your pattern all the way till this other side where I'll show you what to do. So I'm going to continue with a single crochet, and then double crochet, single crochet, then double crochet, single crochet, and then double crochet. And basically you're going to be repeating the pattern you've been doing all along until you get to the other side, and I'll meet you guys once you're there. Now when you get to the middle part, you just repeat what you've been doing all along. Just do a double crochet here, and at the middle we're going to be repeat what you've been doing all along. Just do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and continue with your pattern. So for me it's a single crochet next, double crochet, single crochet, and then double crochet, and I'll see you when I'll see you when I get to this point here. So when you get to this other side, the end, you're not going to finish it completely. You're going to want to have 1, 2, 3 stitches left. This is where you're going to be making your decrease. So to decrease this side, you're going to do what you did on the other side. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, and that's an incomplete double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook on the next stitch here, and pull, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook, and you're going to pull through like that, and you already have a curve. And remember, you had 1 stitch remaining here, so you're just going to continue with your single crochet here. And yeah, now we're going to turn our work, and we left off with a single crochet, so now we are going to make a double crochet, and we're also going to be making a decrease on this side. So you have 1, 2, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, make an incomplete double crochet, and then yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you pull through, and you have your decrease there, and you're going to continue with your single crochet and then your double crochet, and that's the pattern we've been following all along. You're going to do this until you get to the other side, where you'll make a decrease once more, just like what you've been doing. Just leave 3 stitches and make a decrease around there. So I'm going to repeat this until I get to the other side and show you what to do. So once you get to the other end, you're going to do the same thing we've been doing. Yarn over, do a double crochet, and then don't complete it. Yarn over, do a double crochet in the next stitch, and then don't complete it, and then you'll have 5 loops on your hook and pull through across all of them, therefore making a decrease. And then on the last stitch, make a single crochet, chain 1, yarn over, turn your work over, and then repeat the same thing on the other side, but on this side you're going to do a complete double crochet since you left off with a single crochet, and then you're going to do the decrease where you do an incomplete double crochet and then another incomplete double crochet, and you'll have 5 pulled through across all 5, and there you have your curve. So this is my 3rd row that I'm going to work on, and then I'm going to do another 4th row where I'll be making such decreases, and once I'm done I'll show you what to do after that. So you're going to be doing a total of 4 rows that you're going to be doing decreases. So once you're done, this is how it should look like. I did four rows of decreases, and now I'm going to measure it, and that's 10 inches, and I have 2 of these, each 10 inches. And now I'm going to put the front and back panel together so that I can finish my short. So once you get to this point, you already made your decrease. You're going to turn your work like that, and you're going to continue. I finished off with my single crochet, so I'm going to do a double crochet at the first point like that, and then I'm going to do a decrease once more. So for the decrease, you do a double crochet, don't complete it, and then another double crochet and don't complete it, and then pull through all 5 loops, and that's another decrease. And I'm going to do a single crochet next, and then a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and I'm basically going to repeat the same pattern I've been doing until I get to this point, and then I'll show you the next step that you'll attach this end to this end. So you have to make sure you get to the middle. So double crochet, and once you get to the middle, do not make any increases, just get to the middle like that. So once you get to the middle here, you're going to chain one, and then take your other piece, and you're going to connect them together using a single crochet, so like that, and a single crochet. And now you're going to place your 2 parts like this, and we had made this row coming like this, so we are going to continue with the row on this other side because you want to make it even. So you're going to continue with your pattern on this side, not on this side. So you're going to come all the way to this end. So I'll just show you what I mean. You're going to place your 2 pieces together like this, and I'm going to come to this stitch on this other side, and I'm going to do a half double crochet, sorry, a double crochet. I don't know why I keep confusing them. A double crochet on this side, and then you're going to do a single crochet, and then you're going to do a double crochet, and then a single crochet. So I'm basically going to repeat that until I get to the end. So I'm just going to get to this end and then show you what exactly to do. So when you get to the end, don't forget we're still going to be doing decreases. So we have 1 2 3 3 chains remaining, so you're going to do an incomplete double crochet, another incomplete double crochet, and pull through all, and on the last stitch you're going to do a single crochet like that, and then we are going to go back once more, and let me show you the row we are going to complete. You're going to come all the way, pass through the middle, and come all the way to this other end. So you're going to turn your work, and you're going to do a double crochet since you finished off with a single crochet. So chain 1. After chaining 1, you're going to do a double crochet on this first stitch, and then you're going to do an incomplete double crochet in the next 2 stitches because you're going to make another decrease for the curve. So 1 and 2, then we have 5 loops on a hook, pull through all the 5, sorry, and then you're going to continue with a single crochet and double crochet, single crochet and double crochet, and repeat the pattern all the way till you get to the middle, and then I'll show you what to do next. So when you get to the middle here, I left off with my single crochet, so I'm going to do a double crochet right here in the middle. So this is my chain 1 that I had made earlier. I'm just going to do a double crochet in there, and continue with the single crochet on the next stitch, and then a double crochet and a single crochet, and this is how it's coming together. I'm basically going to do that until I get to this end and then show you what to do after that. So just continue on with the pattern until you get to the end of this row. So when you get to the end of this row, you're going to make a decrease. So make an incomplete double crochet and another incomplete double crochet, and then pull through all the 5 loops like that, and then a single crochet at the end, chain 1 and turn your work. So you're going to make a decrease here and also at this other end because you're going to be repeating this row. You're going to do another row all the way round until you get to this point. So make a decrease here, and I'll show you the results once I'm done finishing up on this row, which is going to be our second row. Yeah, so I've done the 2 rows. This is row 1 and row 2, and this is how it looks like when I fold it. And I'm going to do 2 rows on this side too. You just connect the yarn from this end, and you're going to do it once, then twice, making reductions at the corners so it can have this curve, like you see how it's curved here. Yeah, and then once I'm done, I'll show you what to do next. So this is how it looks once you're done. This is how it looks at the bottom, and I'm satisfied with the width. If you want to continue, you can just make more rows. I did 2, so 1 2 1 2 on each side. If you want to do more to make this part wider, that's okay. And now I'm going to show you how to attach this end to this end and this end to this end, and I'll be using my white yarn. So I finished making the side. I attached this panel to this back panel, and I was using my white yarn, and this is how it turned out. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did on this other side. So you're going to take your yarn. You can use any color, but I wanted to use white, and you're going to attach it to this end. So you're going to tie a knot, a tight one, and we are going to be doing single crochets all the way around. So you're going to yarn over and pull to make this loop, and then what you're going to do, you're going to take, in each row you're going to do 2 single crochets. So this is one of my rows, and I'm going to count this attachment as 1 and this chaining 1 as 1, and I'm going to do another single crochet, and in the next row I'm going to do 2 single crochets, so 1 and 2, and you have to make sure that you're doing it on the right side, because this is the right side and this is the wrong side for me. So for each row you're going to do 2 single crochets, just like that. 1 2 1 2 and you're going to continue with this single crochet all the way till you get to this corner, just doing 2 single crochets on each row. And once you get to the corner here where you can access these loops, these stitches easily, you're just going to do a single crochet on each stitch like that. And when you get to this side, you're going to repeat the same process of what you did here, and I'm going to show you guys what to do once you get to this point with your white yarn. So once you get to this other side, as you can see, this side is a little messy and this one is a little neat. This is my outer end and this is my inner side, and I'm going to show you guys the next step. So once you're done, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to take your stitch marker And with your stitch marker, you're going to count 26 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And you're going to insert your stitch marker at the 26th one. And once you're done, you're going to do a single crochet up to this point. So you're going to make 26 single crochets. And I'll show you what to do once you get here. So once you've done the single crochets up to this point, you're going to remove your stitch marker, and now you're going to do half double crochets like that, and then pull through 3 like that, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through once, then pull through 3, and that's the half double crochet. And you're going to continue doing the half double crochet till you get to this other side. And as you can see, I've inserted a stitch marker here. I counted from here to here 26 stitches, so I'm just going to half double crochet all the way till this point, and once I reach here, I'm going to do a single crochet up to the end here, so it can look similar to this other side like that. And then I'll show you what to do from that point. So once you've gone all round, this is how it should look like on both sides. This is the outer part and the outer part. So I'll just show you how to attach these sides together. So you remove your hook, and on the farthest point of your yarn, you're going to attach your needle and tie a knot, and then you're going to insert your needle through this hole here and attach it to this other side of the panel like that, and pass through. And then you're going to take your needle, and on the outer part of the white yarn, on the outer part here and on the outer part of this side, you're going to pull through your needle. I hope you guys can see what I'm saying. Like on the outer part of your V, here, you're going to take your needle on this side and attach on the other side. Make sure you are on the outside part of your short, so this side can look neater on the outer side. So just continuing what you've been doing on the outer part here, and on the outer part of the other side. Just pass your needle through and through until you get to the point where we had made the single crochets, and the rest you're going to leave it like that. If you can't see, you can put back your stitch marker so you know where to stop. Just use your needle to attach both sides together like this, and once you get to this point, you'll have your end result. and I'll just meet you guys once I'm done and show you the end result on my end. So we're going to work on the waistband next. I'm going to insert my yarn like this at the middle point. You can look at the middle point after folding your short in half, and then you're going to work double crochets on each stitch. Just simple double crochets all around on each stitch like I'm doing right now. And you're basically going to do this round and round until you get to the starting point, and I'll show you guys what to do after that. So once you get to the end, you're going to connect the starting point and the ending point using a slip stitch, and then you're going to chain 2 that will serve as our first double crochet. And now we're going to be doing a front post. This is where you double crochet on the first stitch like this, but at the front part of it like this. I hope you guys can see. Then you do a double crochet, and that's our front post, and that's how it looks like. Yarn over, and now we're going to be working on a back post, and this is how you should do it. You turn your work and you make a double crochet at the back part like that, and now we have a back post and then a front post. So you do a double crochet at the front part of your previous stitch and then a back post. So you're going to alternate between front posts and back posts. I hope you guys can see clearly what I'm doing on my screen. I'm just alternating between front post and back post using the stitches on the previous row to know what I'm doing. So this is my front post and then a back post, and once you're done you'll have your waistband ready. So I'm just going to continue doing this until I get to the starting point, just alternating between front posts and back posts until I get to the starting point, and then I'll be done with my waistband. So when you're done, this is how your waistband should look like, and we are not yet done. Now we are going to work on attaching the string. So for the string, you're just going to make a slip knot like this, and then you're going to chain measurements that should go around your waistband. So depending on the size of your short, I'm going to chain 350 personally. So if your waistband is smaller or larger, you can adjust accordingly, but personally I'm going to do 350 and put it around my short. So once you're done with your string like this, now you're going to work on attaching it. You're going to start at the middle point where it all began, where you started making your waistband at the middle. You're going to put your string through the front posts and back posts you made previously on your waistband like this. And if you're struggling to use your hand like I was doing, I opted to use my needle, which is far much easier and faster, just doing the same thing, alternating between the front post and back post to put my string through. And it made my work so much easier. So you can do that, or you can even use your hook or your hand. It depends with what you prefer to do. So I was done attaching my string to my short, and now I have my final result, and here is how it looks like. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.